So right now I'm sitting next to my personal boy that I've known for a long time, that I've already told you guys. We got my man HOA Bossman right here. What's going on, kid? So tell us what we here tonight for.
Right now, me and my team playing Out HOA Bossman. We headlining at Knitting Factory. My nigga Louis D right here chilling with us. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun night.
All right, cool. So what do you, what's on tonight's lineup like for the track listing? What what are you here to promote for?
Pretty much Planet Fly. We dropping a tape called Basket Mafia sometime in February. We ain't giving a date yet. And we just doing little shows. Definitely getting people hip to our shit, our movement. Cause we all have individual movements as each member, and we definitely trying to just combine it and get the most buzz we can get. Tonight we performing a few songs. It's gonna be tight. My nigga Sean, Louis D, fucking Breeze, Mega, fucking Shemi. Everybody's here tonight. Khaleesi, everybody's here except for Mari. But fuck it, Mari, you'll be here next time.
Right. All right. So tell us, let us know what is the group's name.
The group's name is OPFMG Planet Fly. OPFMG stands for Our America Planet Fly Music Group, and pretty much our America means like it's ours. Whatever we want, we can make it. We can take it. It's ours. No matter what, nobody can take it from us. It's ours. Like it's kind of like when you was a kid and somebody tried to steal your toy, and it was like, no, it's mine. It's mine. It's ours. It's ours. It's self-made.
I used to get real personal when somebody used to take my little G.I. Joe action figures, old school joints with the rubber inside of them. Those shits. So let us know what number mixtape is this, because a lot of people know, and then you got those people that just are completely oblivious to what the movement that you've come along with. This you actually came a long way, man.
Thank you.
And personally, as an associate and as a friend, you've come a long way, and I'm extremely proud of you, man.
Thank you.
Needless to say, what number mixtape is this for you?
Right now we're on number 8 with 11, and I'm definitely working on more mixtapes already. Okay. So I'm trying to.
All right. So what was the purpose? What's the purpose behind mixtape 11?
11 pretty much was a bunch of tracks that was old and some I recently recorded. And I was like, yo, December 11th is my birthday, so I put on mixtape on the 11th because before that I put out Now or Never, and these were just extra cuts, and there was some good songs, and I was like, people gotta hear this, and I hate holding on to music for too long, so I end up dropping it. So I just put it out as a mixtape.
All right, so you have this one track on the mixtape called Paris.
Yeah.
All right, so I want you to go a little bit in there, because that, to me, I feel like that's one of the standout tracks on the mixtape.
Really? You like that one?
I really like that one, yeah.
Paris is basically about a girl we all know. Everybody knows of Paris. Her name might not be Paris, though, but everybody knows of Paris. Basically, it's about a girl that I've seen, many girls actually. I just put Paris on it because, that's every girl's dream to go to Paris, and I know a lot of girls named Paris that never made it there. Kind of like girls named Diamond that never had diamonds in their life, So I just basically talked about girls from my hood, from Best Style, that, they strive for something and never really get it. Yeah, they get caught up, That's pretty much that.
So there's girls named Mercedes that still have a Metro card.
Exactly.
Right. All right, so another thing that a lot of people may have noticed is just that you tend to gravitate towards beats that are produced by, Tookie Monster, right?
Yeah, I love Tookie Monster.
Tookie Monster, okay.
I would love to work with her someday. And it's something about her beats that bring my words to life. Like, I could write I could spit my words, my lyrics on any other beat, but it's like, on her beats, they just knock. And that's one thing about me, beat selection.
Right.
Beat selection is key. Because I could say anything, but if it ain't over the right beat, some people just won't listen.
Right. All right, and you also have another standout track on there, which we were talking about before we did the interview, My Escape. My Escape, you tend to, on the track, you talk about your school days, you talk about people contradicting themselves. You also have this one particular line that I love, that I just can't remember right now.
Why do I drown in pink mad every Christmas? Oh wait, it was Noah's Ark was made to sing, so why do I drown in pink mad every Christmas? Didn't matter, since I never got to meet Santa. No presents and no gifts. Yeah, that shit, yeah. Oh, My Escape is, My Escape was a pretty random track, because this dude, he's like 15. His name's Harry. He's from upstate. He sent me a ton of beats, but once I heard that one, I was like, yo, I'm going off this one. And I'm not gonna lie, that track was very Cudi inspired. Cause I mess with Cudi hard. I love Cudi's music. That's one of the reasons why I do music now. It's because of Cudi.
Right.
And
which there is a sense of a Cudi inspiration.
Yeah. I definitely tried to
because I peeped it because he has one song where he mentions that he didn't get a lot of things growing up.
Yeah.
And you also make the reference as well, which it definitely caught. I think that was like on the second verse or something like that.
It was on definitely on the second verse. Yeah.
So it was definitely related to that. And also shout outs to the kid for using the Beach House sample that's also used for Money Trees.
Yeah.
The kid definitely did his
You definitely put me onto that sample. I didn't even know until today. So
exactly.
Performing that song is gonna be a little cool now that I know there's a real sample behind it.
Exactly, there you go. So you definitely did it justice, my man. You did your thing.
Thank you.
So also you have Sweet Mary.
Yeah.
So Sweet Mary is another one that's a standout track from the mixtape.
Sweet Mary's my baby. Yo, that song was made out of pure, like, I called my boy CJO because we were supposed to work on tracks for the Bossman Mafia tape, and I was like, yo, you sing, so let's get something crazy, like, let's go crazy with this one. So I already had the beat from the Stuyvesant, so I was like, yo, I'm feeling this, we gotta do something to this. So he heard it and he felt it too, so we just sat there, we was like, yo, let's come up with a hook first. Made the hook, you feel me? Then I was like, alright, spit my verse. I wrote my verse in like 5 minutes. And then I was like, yo, gotta get somebody on this last track. Originally it was supposed to be Breeze, but Breeze, like when he spit his verse, he kept messing up. He was like, fuck it, I don't wanna be on the song. Like, I was like, alright, cool, man, you gotta be on it. And then Mega came through and spit a crazy verse. That's really one of my favorite joints on it. That's really one, like we're performing that tonight. Oh man.
Yeah, it's definitely a standout track produced by the Stuyvesants. You guys definitely need to check it out. It's on the mixtape 11. Is there anything in particular that you're gonna do? Since you love that track so much, is there anything special you have planned for that?
Oh yeah, definitely. We're shooting a video that should be coming out on Valentine's Day. Hopefully, if everything goes correctly. And yeah, it should definitely be like wow. Like that video, I have a vision for that. I have a vision where we're gonna need a very dark room, a lot of females, and some bud. It's gonna be crazy. That one's gonna be crazy.
That's good. All right. So you also have another song that I feel that's a standout track on there. By the way, you have a lot of standout tracks on there. I would have to say the whole thing. If anybody's into like jazz music, jazz trill shit, / I don't give a F music, this is your go-to guy right here.
Yeah.
Also, the track Untitled.
Yeah, that one. I had a verse for that, and it was supposed to be longer, but I wasn't feeling the end of the verse because it got a little too deep for me. So I was like, nah, I'ma chill. So, yeah, I couldn't think of a title, and I sent it to my homegirl, and she definitely did her thing on that. She did her little singing joint at the end, and it was tight. I liked it, and it just I still can't think of it. Like I look at it back, I still look back like, damn, what could have been a title for that? And it just, nothing comes, so I was just like, alright, I'm titled.
But you know what? A lot of masterpieces don't even really need a title. Because I feel like that song is an absolute standout track. I personally would love to see a music video for that one.
Yeah, if my homegirl could come to New York, we get that video shot, I'm so down for it.
Yeah, that would be great.
So
and where's she from?
She is from, I believe, she was in Atlanta at Spelman. And she just had a show on SOBs recently, actually. She was in New York, but we didn't get to link because when I went to her show, like, guest list and my buzz ain't big enough, obviously. But yeah, we definitely gonna get that done. Hopefully soon. Hopefully when she comes to New York, she's supposed to come up here soon.
Exactly.
That'll be tight.
All right, cool. Another thing too, for the fans out there, for the down south fans, especially I would have to say maybe Texas. I think you pretty much know where I'm getting to.
Yeah.
Now you got a song on there called Cushion Hydro.
Yes, that was with my boy Fly Guy Sean, my boy Nick Guns, and it's funny because Nick Guns, we heard the song, it's by some producer called XXYXX, and I was like, yo, this beat is tight, let's do it. And yeah, him, that guy, thanks Nelson, Louis D. So basically, they was like, I was like, yo, let's do this. It was tight. Nick came up with a hook because there's a Beyonce sample in there and we didn't know what she was saying. So we was like, yo, let's just go for it. He's like, blowing niggas in her drill. And he just kept saying, I'm like, that's the hook. We running with that. So he spit his verse about some chick that he messed with, and then he did the hook. Well, we left the Beyonce thing, but we kind of did like the hook over there. My verse, we did the hook. Then Sean came in, and I was like, yo, because the beat gets crazy at this. I was like, nah, Sean gotta get on this. And he did some next level stuff with that. And he definitely took it somewhere else that I didn't know it was gonna go.
Yeah, definitely. That's personally one of my favorite tracks. I don't mind.
Video's coming for that one.
Alright,
definitely.
cool.
Video's definitely coming. My homeboy that shot 811,
He's
definitely shooting that video, so that's gonna get done.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. You know for a fact, because you know we talk all the time on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
You know, and you know that I'm a big fan of Chopped and Screwed.
Yeah.
And from your past work, you definitely have a good body of work when it comes to Chopped and Screwed.
Oh yeah.
Especially 11 p.m.
Yeah,
11 p.m. is a problem.
Yeah, thank you. That track is the reason for the whole like Chopped and Screw vibes, because when I was like younger, my house was filled with a bunch of like different sounds and music, and my brother used to play like Wu-Tang, and I liked rap, so I just started listening to stuff on my own, and I just started hearing DJ Screw. I started hearing like Lil Kiki. I started hearing Bun B, like UGK, like yo. I just started hearing down, and I was like yo. It was crazy because I never really met people from down south, except for like family and stuff, and they were like proper down south, kind of like it wasn't like that trill stuff, you know, like, so when I heard it, I was like, yo, these dudes are saying what I'm, like, they saying what I see, but it's just down there, it's different. I just related to it, and I love the Chopped and Screw sound. Right. Shout out to Mike G for Chopped and Screw 14 Days, my first mixtape. He definitely looked out on that one.
And that would be Mike G from where?
Oh, Our Future Wolfgang. Shout out.
But we're not dropping no names though.
Yeah, no name drops.
You know, we're not dropping no names. You know, in the next couple of months, what can we expect from Bossman?
Next couple months. Well, right now I'm supposed to be like, it's a top secret project, but I'm just gonna let the cat out the bag for you, for me. Supposed to be working on this mixtape with Pole Politic, and he's from Cali. He has a radio station. He does a lot of interviews, and you know he has like a little management or whatever. And he definitely wants to work on a mixtape. I mean, he did a mixtape with Tito Lopez before he blew up, and he told me like straight up, he's like, yo, I find people before they blow up and give them the push. I was like, all right. So that mixtape should definitely be dropping in the middle of the summer. End of the summer, yo, global warming didn't really happen last year, but the end of the summer when it turned into winter, I got a mixtape it's gonna sound like an album without even trying. Yo, if y'all listen to my progression from my first tape to now, this tape's gonna be a problem. And Basquiat Mafia in February. Everybody in my team dropping a tape. I know my homeboy Fly got Sean dropping a tape. Louis D, you dropping Big Face, right? Big Face and Lyrical Vibes 2. That Lyrical Vibes 2 is gonna be a problem. I know I got a verse on it. It's crazy. But yeah, everybody in my team dropping some. My homeboy Mel Smith, everybody. You know,
so what's
working.
So when are we gonna get? What's the next project that is set to drop?
The exact one is probably gonna be the Pole Politicking tape. I'm not sure the name of that. I just know he's hosting it. You know, he gonna do his thing, and you know he just gonna make it sound good for me. And that's definitely gonna be the next one to drop. I have no name, no cover, but I already have the beats. I'm already writing, and if anybody knows me, it only take like a few days to do a tape.
Right. Which is true. All right, so you have a good body of work underneath your belt. You know what I mean? Like you've got a good 8 mixtapes.
Yeah.
They've all done extremely well for each other.
Thank you.
And by any chance, would there be hints of a album to drop?
Oh yeah, like this is crazy because like I've had an album done since I pretty much started, called Long Days, Longer Nights.
Right.
But that's just been pushed to the side. Like it's pretty much done, honestly. The cover, the inside, like I've studied this my whole career, just bettering my flow. I'll go back to songs for Long Days, Longer Nights and write a better verse and write a better hook because I want it to be my best body of work. But it's crazy because I have another album that follows Long Days, Longer Nights, which is crazy. Like I drop mixtapes because it's easy for mixtapes because there's no, you know, like the copyright and the sample clearing, but the album is like, I feel as if that album is my Reasonable Doubt. If you want to compare, I can't really compare it because it's not the same, but if you had to compare it, because That's what helps people understand.
Right.
I would say that's my Reasonable Doubt. That's my Ready to Die. That's my Illmatic right there. That's my baby. Long Days, Long Nights will be the album on iTunes that you have to go buy. You have to go buy because even if it leaks, you're gonna love it so much you're gonna want to buy it.
Right. Okay. So what in particular is gonna make that one album completely separate from your body of work?
To be honest, this may sound like a very bad answer, but it's my life. Like I've spoke on my life, but this for me being just 21, there's so much things that I've went through that haven't been touched, that I haven't really spoke about. Like if you listen to my music, you get a hint, but this album is gonna pretty much I'm gonna give you my life, my soul, my blood, my tears, everything. I'm gonna give this my everything that you're gonna be like, damn, like you're gonna relate off the way it starts. You're gonna love it by like the end of the first track. It's gonna be ridiculous. I get chills thinking about it because it's gonna really be my life in a nutshell that everybody can relate to. I'm gonna talk about everything, and it's gonna be sick.
Alright, cool. So my question is if you had one dream album, who would be featured on your dream album? You can name as many artists as you want, producers, whatever.
That's hard. That's so
give me
hard.
something quick, whatever you like.
Alright, I love music so much, but if I could have a dream album like Dead or Alive or anybody, I would have a track with Biggie, MF Doom, and Biggie and MF Doom definitely on a Dilla and Madlib beat, but they both collabed on it. That would definitely be. That'd be one track. I would definitely work with I would love to work with Kendrick Lamar on a track. I would love to have all the whole Black Hippie on one track too. But that's the thing too. Like with albums, I really don't like. I don't like collab in general in music. So doing an album where I could collab with big artists like that, I would either be too intimidated.
Right.
Like I wouldn't show it though, cause you feel me. Like I know I'm good, but it's still just like I wouldn't want to do that. Like I would love to, but. I think I could stand by myself and just make an amazing album. I wouldn't need all the features, but if I could, Biggie, Madlib, Dilla, Danny Brown, Black Hippie. There's a lot of that's just rap wise. Cause if I could pick I would work with ZZ Top. I would work with Kiss. I would work with Lana Del Rey. I would work with different artists to get a different effect. I would even work with Skrillex. On some different, just to try some new Diplo. I would try to make if I could make my dream album be 100 tracks, and it'll be every genre. It would even have country on there. It would have everything just to try, just to make the best, so I could be the best at all fields.
Tory Moore.
Tory Moore. Yo, he'd have to have a love ballad that's 12 minutes on there. But, it would be crazy. Oh man.
That's what's up. Alright. So name quote a song or a poem.
Just anyone randomly? Quote Biggie, Suicidal Thoughts.
Yeah. The whole song?
No, there's a lot of songs I could quote. But, I would just say.
But any one particular line?
A line. Damn. Alright. When I die, after I wanna go to hell, cause I'm a piece of this shit ain't all the intel. Don't make sense going to heaven with the goodies dressed in white. I like black Timbs and black hoodies. That one right there.
Right.
That'd be it.
Alright, so one last question. Where are you from?
Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York.
There you go.
That's where I'm from. Or Puerto Rico too. I'm Puerto Rican.
Alright.
Out of Seagull, Puerto Rico. I've been to the homeland a few times.
Alright, bet. Alright, yo. So we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna get some footage of tonight's performance from my man Bossman, OPFMG. These guys are a problem. You guys need to look out for them, man. The mixtape body of work is amazing. I already caught a couple of tracks from the soundtrack, and that track with sampling off of
I Got 5 on it.
Yo, what?
That's Fly Got Shown. That's off the Versace tape. That's already out. You gotta hear the Basquiat Mafia. You gotta hear that.
That's retarded.
Yo, any team. I don't care if you're from New York. I don't care where you're from. Any team from anywhere. Man, pack it up.
Alright, bet.
Pack it up.
Alright, no doubt. So this is Eli with Bossman, and we out. This is a Brooklyn Cab Ride. I'm gonna have much more for you guys later. Peace.